staff, harassment, alarm, distress.
And I'm going to tell you no.
There is concern around your behaviour and how it's making our staff feel.
And I'm going to tell
I'm
you
make
no.
a request from you to provide me with your name
And
and
I'm going to
address.
tell you no, because I've done nothing wrong.
You're under arrest.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to witness a showdown where the law and authority collide head-on. Right from the opening, Plaud sets the stage by exposing how officials misuse power and drag people into court to silence accountability. This opening fires up the tension instantly, framing the story as more than just a street dispute. It's about rights, intimidation, and the fight for truth that unfolds in the minutes ahead.
Just a little bit concerned as to why you're filming inside Sussex Police premises.
Well, first of all, could you actually identify yourself properly for me?
Yeah, of course. My name's Inspector Simon Barden. I'm one of the duty inspectors up in our
Inspector?
Simon Barden.
Simon Barden, okay.
So I work in the Force Contact Control Room, so we're just wondering why you're stood on our property filming into...
No, I'm stood on public property.
Okay.
So let's verify that.
But you're filming into private property?
It makes no difference.
It does.
Why is that? What law am I breaking?
Because you're filming private property and you haven't...
It makes no difference.
Well, it does. You can't film into private property.
Yes, I can.
Okay, under what law?
Okay. The law is I can film whatever I can see in public. Okay, you can't trespass the eye.
All right, guys, now watch carefully. Inspector Bond steps in, immediately trying to shut Plaud down by saying filming private property is against the law. But here's the twist. Plaud knows his rights cold. He calmly schools the inspector, pointing out that feelings aren't laws and filming in public is protected activity. This is where the battle lines are drawn, and you can feel the tension spike as authority clashes with knowledge.
The staff members that are coming in, you're putting their security at risk because you could potentially...
I'm not putting anyone's security at risk.
But you could be, couldn't you?
No, that's a presumption. Okay, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, it's not a presumption because I said you could. I didn't say you were.
Okay.
I said you could be. So that's not a presumption. That's me suggesting that you could be.
Okay. And how would I be putting their safety at risk then?
So what are you doing with those films?
Well, it's for personal use.
Okay. What personal use? Are you going to be sharing those online?
I don't know. Whatever personal use I wish.
Okay. So what is the purpose of you being here today would be my question.
The police is a public service.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm here to actually record what the public pay for.
Okay, but this isn't a police station. This is police headquarters.
It makes no difference. The public still pay for it.
Okay, I don't understand what you're trying to achieve though, because if you want to make sure...
I'm not trying to achieve anything, I'm just filming what the public pay for.
Okay, but if you're trying to prove that the public are paying and getting value for service, surely you'd be better...
I didn't say that, I didn't say that at all.
So what did you say?
Okay, I said I'm just here to film what the public pay for, that's it.
Okay, for what reason?
My own reason.
Now things heat up as the inspector presses harder. He keeps fishing for Plaud's motives, demanding to know why he's filming. But instead of cracking, Plaud flips the script and refuses to justify what's already lawful. The inspector's frustration grows, circling back again and again, but Plaud reminds him, being uncomfortable isn't illegal. This part captures a pure essence of standing firm when authority tries to bend the rules to suit its own agenda.
And do you come here regularly and do this?
That's irrelevant.
Okay. I feel like I've come down to have a conversation with you and engage with you, and you're not particularly willing to engage.
Yeah, but that conversation is irrelevant. Okay, that's called fishing for information.
It's not called fishing. It's called engaging with someone. It's called.
Yeah, I'll have a conversation about whatever you want. Okay, but whether or not I've been here or not, or whether or not I'm actually filming, I'm just doing exactly what I'm perfectly lawfully allowed to do.
What my concern would be is that, do you pose a security threat?
Okay, your concern and what the law is are two different things.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Okay, your feelings and what you feel is not the law. Okay, what I'm doing is perfectly lawful.
Not if you pose a security threat.
In what way? You still haven't answered that.
Have you answered my question?
Okay, you still haven't answered that.
Have you answered my question?
I don't need to answer your question.
And I don't need to answer your questions.
Okay.
Guys, here's where the stakes rise. More constables show up, piling pressure on Plaud with talk of alarm and distress. They accuse him of recording staff, vehicles, even license plates, painting it as some kind of security risk. But Plaud dismantles every claim one by one, exposing their lack of legal ground. It's a tense standoff, 3 officers circling one man armed with nothing but a camera and the law. Suspense couldn't be sharper.
Recording police vehicles. Are you recording information on police staff?
I'm recording whatever I can see.
Bear with me a second.
Why are you filming here?
Because I'm well within my legal rights to do so.
But why?
It's a public service that the public pay for.
Have you a keen interest in the police?
Okay, I have an interest in all public services.
So you do this on a regular basis?
Okay, that's irrelevant.
Rather than filming us, why don't you ask us some questions and we can if you're interested in the police,
first of all, okay, if I had been approached correctly, okay, then I would have, okay, but your inspector hadn't, okay. You've come out, you've made an allegation, okay, towards me.
An allegation?
No, you did. You made an allegation that your staff, okay, are alarmed and distressed, okay.
Yes,
you should know, as a constable, okay, you cannot be alarmed and distressed.
Any person can feel harassment, alarm and distress.
Not when you're an officer. It is case law, and you cannot. You cannot be.
But let me speak. Let me get my point across so you can get yours. Okay?
I can film whatever the eye can see, sir.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. Okay, you've just said what you want, so let me speak. Okay, members of staff leaving this building, this facility, in their plain clothes, in their own car, you filming them has caused them alarm, harassment and distress. Okay? They're not on duty as police officers, so they can feel alarm and distress.
Now hold your breath. The confrontation gets physical. Not with force, but with intimidation. An officer moves right into Plaud's personal space, trying to bait him with, "Don't touch me." It's classic provocation, designed to justify an arrest if Plaud flinches. But he doesn't fall for it. He stands his ground, calm but sharp, exposing how public servants twist a narrative. This moment is pure suspense, showing how close things come a boiling over.
Security risk.
From that here all the way round inside this property, okay, I can film.
It doesn't matter. When we book off our system off duty, we're off duty. However, what we are going to clarify is whether what you're standing on is private land. So
it's publicly accessible.
No.
It's publicly accessible under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act.
We're going to find out whether this part that you're standing on is private.
But then if you can show me the actual signs that state private property along there, okay, no public access, then fine, I will move on. Okay, but there are no signs, and it's publicly accessible.
What is your name, young man?
It's irrelevant.
You've clearly come here for an argument.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. Being here, then?
Because I want to film.
Film what? Film what?
Okay, what the public pay for.
Leaving the building.
No, I'm filming what I can see. Okay.
Well, what you're doing is you're filming people leaving in their personal vehicles. Okay. That's not exciting. And a security threat?
No, how is that a security threat? That's a presumption.
Do you not see what happens in the world?
That's a presumption.
You're not seeing what's happening in the world?
Okay, yeah, but that is a presumption, okay?
It's not a presumption.
And where you just said, okay, about to do with license plates, okay? License plates are in the public domain, okay? You guys have access to that information.
You're putting that on YouTube and you're specifically...
Who said that? Who said that? Whoa. Hang on a minute. Whoa, hang on. No. You said that. I haven't said it. No, don't shout at me.
Listen to me.
Do not shout at me. No, don't shout at me.
So let me have my piece.
Please do not shout at me.
Let me have my piece then.
Yeah, as long as you don't...
And here's the turning point. Inspector Bond steps back in, armed with Section 50, demanding Plaud's details without lawful grounds. He calls it attitude, when Plaud refuses to cave, then makes the ultimate power move, ordering an arrest. In just over a minute, you see the law flipped against the very person it's meant to protect. This is the climax of authority abusing its badge, and it's where the case explodes into something much...
You are a public servant, okay? I am here as a member of the public to film public property, okay, and a public service that the public pay for, okay? I'm doing a completely lawful activity, okay? I'm breaking no law, I'm committing no crime, right? And I shall carry on about my business, okay? If you decide that you want to harass me, then you carry on and do that, sir.
The issue you have...
Could you step back a little bit, please?
What you're doing is you're causing our colleagues harassment,
alarm and distress.
Would you mind stepping
back a little bit, please?
You're causing our colleagues harassment, alarm and distress.
Would you mind stepping back a little bit, please?
Okay. Why don't you step back further over there to
No, because I moved to here and you came to me. Okay?
I'll come
just
to
because
you.
Because
it's strange, and I'm asking you why you're filming.
And you walk to me.
I'm asking you why you're filming.
If you don't want to be that close to someone, then don't walk up to them that way.
Listen to me for a minute.
Okay? If you ask your colleague to step back, I will talk with you. No, he's walked right the way up. Now, this is me feeling alarm and distress.
He's not in your personal space.
Yes, he is. Okay? He's well within an arm's reach.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch you.
All right, guys, here's the aftermath. Plaud breaks it down. He refused settlement offers, determined to take this fight all the way to court. It's no longer just about filming. It's about dragging misuse of power into the light and demanding real accountability. This conclusion ties everything together, proving why standing up matters, even against stacked odds. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
You're going to get arrested.
I did not touch you, so let's get that right. I did not touch you.
Don't touch me.
Okay?
Touch me and you get
I did
arrested
not
for assault.
touch you, so
Okay?
you need to be quiet on that one. Okay? Don't tell me I touched you when I did not touch you.
Don't touch me,
I
or
did
you'll
not
be
touch
arrested
you.
for
It's all
assault.
on camera.
Do you understand?
Okay? I did not touch you. Don't tell me, do I understand?
Try and touch me.
Okay? Do not tell me, okay? Right? He's got a real attitude problem. Yes, he has.
You're not listening.
If you'd like to talk to me for a second,
Yeah, that's
great.
fine.
Okay. So I just wanted to clarify some things. You're right. This is a public area. You are entitled to film here. However, your behaviour is causing our staff harassment, alarm and distress.
Who's that then?
So we've had members of our staff complaining about you, filming them, leaving the premises, and that is causing them harassment, alarm and distress.
As a police officer or police officer, they cannot be the victim of being alarmed and distressed. No, they cannot. You need to actually look at that. It is case law and it is there.
Sir, listen to me. Yes, they can.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can. So as such,
Okay.
under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I'm going to ask you to provide me your details,
Okay,
your name
right.
and address.
Now, I will actually state this, okay? Under Section 50,
Yep.
okay, the Police Reform Act,
Yep.
okay, there has to be a member of the public within 150 metres of me.
No, it
okay?
doesn't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
it doesn't,
okay?
because the
Right, you
legislation-
will not be
the-
getting
the-
my
the- the-
details.
So if you refuse to provide those
Okay.
details, you're liable to be arrested.
You will not get my details. I'll tell you that straight because
That's
I've
fine.
done nothing wrong.
That's fine. I'm going to ask you again. You have.
Okay.
You've caused our staff harassment, alarm, distress.
And I'm going to tell you no.
There is concern around your behaviour and how it's making our staff feel.
And I'm gonna
so
tell you
make
no.
that request from you to provide me with your name
And I'm going
address.
to tell you no because I've done nothing wrong.
You're under arrest.
Okay, right. Hang on. Just before you do, would you mind just reading my...